Where do you turn when you know you need guidance? Hello and welcome to Well Intel Daily. I'm Annie Hood. This is the podcast that makes wellbeing work for you and your business. In September last year, I spent a couple of weeks at a place called the Transmission School in Tuscany. It's a very forward-looking, progressive immersion in the education of how to live a sustainable and integrated life in tune with nature and planet Earth. And whilst I was there, I did a couple of courses. One of them was called In the Silence of Your Heart. And most importantly, and this is true of any retreat, you're putting your trust in the energy, skill and consciousness of the person leading the retreat program. In this case, it's a lady called Claudia Roth, whose particular gift is in guiding and nurturing spiritual connection, vision, and transformational shift. Now, the reason I talk about retreats, group practice, and community sharing is because of the potency and the rich learnings that being part of a facilitated group gives you and I. And if you'd been with me last September, you would have found that not only are you connecting to yourself, you very quickly become attuned and in step with the rest of the group. And this happens very naturally and becomes a source of immense camaraderie and support as the retreat program unfolds. And in the silence of your heart, this program's power is in its simplicity. It is self-searching conversation and discussion. Who am I? What is consciousness? What is my purpose? Why am I here? It feels like quite a dramatic slowdown of normal life, and at the same time it's this giant invisible cloak that is bestowed on us with calm, relaxation, and most importantly, clarity. And the pure gold of this retreat is 36 hours of silence that begins one evening and ends the morning of the day after. I hope that makes sense. It may sound odd to hear, but the complexities, the depth, and the revelations that silence and stillness provoke should never be underestimated. It transports you to a new, very dynamic space. Can you think of the last time you spent as long as that in such quiet stillness? It's quite a magical feel. And the value of personal work like this is not only the growth within you and I, but the connections that inevitably become built within the group. And these relationships matter not only for the like-minded friendship, but also for the enduring bond of such a transformative experience. Tomorrow begins another week, and I'm looking through a lens of travel as a force for good that is also under the carbon emissions microscope. Please follow and share, and of course, be well.